Welcome to this 30-minute class for your hips and hamstrings. This is a deep class. Hopefully it's yummy for you and that you feel great afterwards. If you have a yoga block, you can grab it, and we're going to start off in a comfortable seated position. Allowing your hands to rest on your lap. Let your eyes close. Shoulder blades roll gently down and back. Crown of the head reaches up. Take a few deep breaths. Allow your breath to come back to a natural breath. Feel your sitting bones rooted against the earth, grounded. Start to bring your awareness to your hips, just noticing how they feel. Imagine you're bringing your inhale into your hips. And allowing yourself to relax as you exhale. Breathing in ease. Breathing out tension. Okay, from here you're going to allow your eyes to open. And we're going to take some circles. So you're going to have your hands onto the front of your knees. And you're going to start to lean over towards the side. And then as you inhale, you're going to start to bring your upper body forward. And then as you exhale, you're going to come back. You're going to round your spine, hold on to the knees. So inhale as you come forward. And then exhale as you round and come back. Just moving with your breath. Making as wide of a circle as you can. Let's go one more in this direction. And then the next time that you come to the front, let's reverse our circle. So coming back as you exhale and forward as you inhale. Leading with the chest as you come forward. Let's take two more. Good, and coming back to neutral, and sitting up tall. You're going to bring your fingertips to the floor in front of you and start to walk your hands forward. Starting to release your upper body forward. Relaxing your neck and breathing. And just checking in with your hips. Imagine you're sending your breath right to any area that you have sensation. Okay, two more breaths here. Start to walk your hands back towards your legs. Let's switch our legs. Inhale tall. Exhale, start to come forward. And then breathe. And just noticing, no judgment. We want to use our practice to help. Take a few more breaths. Start to walk your hands back towards your legs. And then from here, you're going to extend your left leg out to the side. So the leg's going to be straight out. Your other foot is tucked in. So you're going to have your hands to the floor. You're going to inhale tall. And then as you exhale, you're going to start to come forward. Maybe your forearms come to the ground. I'm going to just fold forward, and I want you to keep your left glute grounded. It may want to come up into the air, so just kind of keep it grounded. Bring some breath here. We'll just take a few more breaths here. Okay, on your next exhale, start to walk your hands back towards your hips. And now we're going to turn to face that left leg. So you can take the right knee and kind of turn it a little bit. That way your chest can point towards your left foot. I want you to inhale, sit tall. And then as you exhale, hinging from the waist, you're going to start to come forward, or hinging from your hips. And you just come until you find your edge, and then breathe. Take about 5 more breaths. You can engage that left quadricep a bit. One more breath. Okay, and then on the next exhale, start to walk your hands back towards your legs. We're going to take this outstretched leg, we're going to bring it and we're going to cross it on top of the bottom leg. Now, if you have your yoga block, option is if this is very challenging for you, you can take your block and bring it underneath your bum. This just helps lift you up a little bit. I like to take my hands to the floor, lift my hips, and kind of scooch that top leg so that the knee stacks over the hips. And both sides of your glutes are on the floor, and you're going to sit tall. Now you could just stay right here, upright. You can let your hands rest and breathe and relax. And then the second option would be to start to walk your hands forward, starting to fold over that top thigh. Relax your jaw. Let's take a few more breaths here. Okay, start to walk your hands back towards your legs. Now from here, you're going to take your legs, you're going to have that left leg on top also, still here in this position. So this is fire log pose. Now here you can stack the top ankle on top of the bottom knee, and then the bottom ankle is underneath the top knee. This is hence the fire log. You think of these two logs stacked up. If this does not work for you, another option would be to bring it to crisscross legs. So that left leg would crisscross in front. So you take whichever of these works best for you. You can either have your legs stacked or crisscrossed. You can stay upright, or you can bring your hands to the front of your legs and then just slowly start to walk your hands forward, lowering your upper body forward. And you find your own edge. You just want to find where you have sensation, but you're still able to continue your breathing. And then relax as much as you can in your upper body. Taking about 5 more breaths. Okay, and we're going to inhale, and then as you exhale, start to walk your hands back towards your legs. From here, we're going to come into pigeon pose. So you're going to take your left leg that's on top. We're just going to turn, and you're going to bring that onto your mat so that your left leg is in the front. You're going to take your right leg straight back behind you. Here, you can use your hands to kind of situate yourself so that your sacrum is even. You can use your block here underneath your hips. That helps to straighten your sacrum out. Blocks and blankets and cushions are wonderful tools, so don't be afraid to use them. It doesn't diminish your practice in any way. In fact, it can deepen it. Your back leg is straight back behind. Slowly start to lower yourself down. And bring your breath to it. Taking your time. And you come into whatever depth works the best for you today. And breathe. As you hold, you may be able to deepen into it a little bit further, bringing your upper body forward more. As you exhale, imagine breathing out any tension. And take a few more breaths here together. Okay, I'm going to inhale, and then as you exhale, start to lift your head, start to walk your hands back towards your hips. You can curl those back toes under and then start to press up. And we're going to come to a tabletop position. I'm going to turn here so that you can see me. And you're going to take that left knee and you're going to bring it out to the side. And then I want you to take some circles. So circle wide in one direction. Okay, and then we're going to reverse. So circle in the opposite direction. Okay, and we're going to bring that knee down, and then I want you to stick that same leg, left leg, straight out to the side. Curl your right toes under, and then you're going to start to sit your hips back towards a child's pose. If this is too much for your toes, you can uncurl your toes on your back foot and come onto the top of the foot. And breathe here. You can lower your upper body down as much as feels okay for you. Take in a few more breaths. We're going to inhale, and then as we exhale, bring your hands to the floor, press yourself up, and bring that left knee in. We're going to come back to seated. Good. Okay. And then from here, you're going to stick your right leg out to the side. Your left foot will be in. Just feel yourself ground down. Take a couple breaths here. And a recentering. And then bringing the hands to the floor. Now you are welcome to stay right here, or as you exhale, start to walk your hands forward, maybe coming onto your forearms. And then again, you want to keep that right glute grounded. And breathe. Just taking a few more breaths. Inhaling, and then as you exhale, walking your hands back towards your legs. Now we're going to start to turn so that we can frame the right leg with our hands, and you can bring this left knee with you. Okay. Chest towards that right foot. I want you to inhale, lift tall, and then as you exhale, hinging from your hips, you're going to start to walk your hands down either side of that leg and fold over the leg. Again, just finding your edge. Don't overdo it. Don't push yourself so hard that you can't breathe. You just want to meet your edge. Pause there and breathe. And then as we breathe and hold, then things may open up a bit and maybe you can come into it a bit deeper. But take your time. Maybe engage that right quadricep. Taking a few more breaths. Inhale. And then as you exhale, walking your hands back towards your legs. We're going to take this right leg and we're going to bring it over on top. You can bring your hands to the floor, lift your hips, and kind of scooch your knees together. And remember, you have the option that you can sit up onto the block for this position. Okay. Give yourself a couple breaths, kind of ground down through your hips. Now you're welcome to stay right here, or you can bring your hands to the front. Inhale, and then as you exhale, just slowly start to walk your hands forward, bringing yourself a little bit deeper into this position. You find what works for you, and then breathe. It's taking about 5 more breaths. Inhale, and then as you exhale, start to walk your hands back towards your legs. We're going to bring our crisscross legs as either a stack in fire log pose. So your top ankle would be on top of the bottom knee, and then the bottom ankle underneath the top knee. So they're stacked up as best you can here, or crisscross. Stay upright, or start to walk your hands in front and just lower yourself forward till you meet your edge. And breathe. Imagine breathing out any tension, any stress. Breathe it out. Gather it up as you inhale. Breathe it out as you exhale. About 5 more breaths. Inhale. And then as you exhale, start to walk your hands back towards your legs. And then from here, we're going to take that right leg and we're going to bring it forward for pigeon. And you're going to take your left leg straight back behind. You can use your hands to help lift the hips and square your sacrum. And then maybe come down onto the forearms. Breathe. You just find your first edge. And then as you hold and breathe, maybe you're able to come into it a little bit deeper, but do what feels honoring for yourself. And that could be different things on different days. Some days we need the intensity, other days we can show up for our practice, but not, push as hard or not go as deep or as intense. I'm taking about 5 more breaths. Inhale. And then as you exhale, start to lift up, start to walk your hands back towards your legs. Good, and curl those back toes under so that you can lift up, and you're going to bring it to your tabletop. And then you're going to take your right knee out to the side and circle. So take a few big circles in one direction. And then reverse, go in the other direction. One more. You gotta lower it down, and now extend that right leg straight out to the side, straight up from the hip. You can curl your back toes under, and then start to sit your hips back to a child's pose. If that does not work for your toes, then you can come down onto the top of that back foot. Okay, and breathe. Three more breaths. Inhale, and then as you exhale, start to lift up. Bring your hands to the floor. Draw that knee in. Good. And then from here, you're going to cross at the ankles, and you're going to bring your feet to the floor. So we're going to take an upward facing table. So your fingers can point towards your feet, and I want you to have your wrists right underneath your shoulders. Feet are hip distance, feet to the floor. You're going to inhale, and then as you exhale, you're going to start to lift up your hips, lift the chest. You can keep your head lifted, gaze up, and breathe. So hips lift, chest lifts. Just a few more breaths. Inhale. And then as you exhale, start to lower your hips. And then stretch your legs out front. We're going to come into caterpillar. So it's a forward fold. I want you to start out with a little bend into your knees. You're going to sit up tall. And I want you to think of kind of hinging from your hips. We're going to bring our arms up. Inhale. As you exhale, start to fold. Start to relax your upper body forward. Take a couple breaths here. And then from here, you can start to walk your hips back, straightening more into your legs, folding over your legs. I want you to relax your feet here. Not forcing anything. Don't worry about what it looks like. Just bring your breath to it. Just this whole back line of your body. Think of all the way from the soles of your feet all the way up to the base of your skull. Take about 5 more breaths. Inhale, and then as you exhale, start to walk your hands back towards your legs, or towards your hips, and then lift up your chest, hands beside you, beside your hips, and then draw your shoulder blades towards each other, lift up the heart, lift up your eyes. Couple breaths here. Good, and then we're going to release this. We're going to come down onto our back. I want you to bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees open out to the sides. You're going to bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. I want you to open your mouth and stretch your jaw. And then close your mouth, relax. Relax your tongue. Relax your throat. Relax your eyeballs. Relax your brain. Just feel this spaciousness through your forehead, just letting your mind relax. Just feel your shoulders soften against the earth. Relaxing your low back. Relaxing your hips. your knees, your ankles, and your feet. Relax your spine. Whole body relaxes. You can stay here or start to bring your knees up. Stretch your legs out straight. And slowly start to deepen your breath, taking your time. Wiggling your fingers and your toes. If you're still in that reclined butterfly, you can take your hands and help assist your legs together. You're going to come over onto your side, and you can use your bottom arm to make a little pillow to rest here for a few breaths. And then use that top arm to press into the floor, lifting yourself up to a comfortable seated position. And bringing the hands together in front of your heart, bow to your heart. Bow to yourself for showing up, giving yourself this time to create a bit more space in your hips and hamstrings. And may this practice cultivate more peace within you, and may you carry this peace into the world and into the lives of others. I thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.